Hello, ladies. Hello. Okay, welcome, girls. I know I'm on here just a minute or so early. I'm so excited to see everybody. Okay, if you are on already, please just let us know who's on. Yeah, there we go. All right, welcome. All right, tonight, girls, we have a wonderful, exciting event for you. And just want to check a couple things and make sure people's getting on the right place and that our settings are right. Thank you for being on. So let's just give everybody a couple of more minutes to jump on. And I'm going to check here. Checking with our prize patrol girl to see if she's made it on okay. Live. See if we can find us ourselves here. I'm going to look over here and I'm going to look for comments, girls. All right, so if you can find the chat box and let us know if you are on. Okay, yes, I see. There's Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Thank you for being our Prize Patrol girl tonight. Hi, Scarlett. Great to have you on again tonight. That's wonderful. I know we have several people trying to get on. Hi, Rita. Oh my goodness, you got home soon, girl. You must not live too far away from the church. Yeah. Thank you for getting on. Okay, let's see who else. All right, so we're just going to give everybody just another minute or two to get on here. And we've got some fun, exciting things. It looks like it's telling me that 8 people are watching tonight. So, girls, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Well, first of all, thank you for being on. Tonight, we're going to do a tutorial. Tina McLaughlin. Hi, Tina. Hello. We're doing a tutorial tonight. So if you've looked carefully, well, hello, Rita Holbrook, all the way from Myrtle Beach. Thank you for jumping on. Oh my. So tonight we're doing a tutorial. And if you look closely, you notice that I'm looking lopsided here. One side of my face is not totally done. And so, but we're going to do a makeover and we're going to have application, some beauty hacks. We're going to have some fun here tonight. And while we're just looking for these comments, girls, I want to give you hi, Rosanna. Yay, Rosanna made it on too. All right, so this is the deal. There's a couple things you want to know about, and that is how to win the prizes, right? Because we've got 2 prize giveaways tonight, and I'm going to show them to you so you will realize, hey, this is what she's giving away. So the way you're going to win is through these comments. So you got a comment. Let us know who you are, who invited you on, and maybe what you're excited about learning tonight. Because Mariah Hale, well, hello, Mariah Hale. Oh my goodness, I bet, Mariah, I believe I've heard your name before, and I bet the person that invited you is, am I right? Is it Rita King that invited you? Okay, let me know. Melinda Dotson. Hello, Melinda. Thank you for jumping on. All right. So I'm going to tell you that we've got a wonderful little prize here that we and Mary Kay have been waiting for quite a while. And we had something similar before, and we all fell in love with it. But now we have it back, and it's even better. Jennifer Sproles. Girl, you're just in time to see the first prize. All right, so look here, girls. This is our first prize, okay? This is a lipstick carrier. Woo! woo, woo. I don't know if you can get excited as I am, but I am super excited because we love this thing. It's got the zipper where it's like, I don't know the size to explain the size to you, but compared to my hand, you can see here about the size of it. And inside, it gives you a pocket to carry your lipstick. You can put two lipsticks, or you could put a gloss. You can put your lip liner in here. And guess what? Over here, you got a place not just for the mirror, but you have a place for your credit card. Oh my gosh. Like, does this not carry the most important things in the world to us girls, which is lipstick and cash, right? This is amazing. It's amazing little case, and somebody's going to win it for free tonight. But I want to show you another little feature that is absolutely adorable. Look at the bottom. Look what the little thing that's attached to the zipper. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? I know, I know. Hi, Natasha. Oh, thank you for being on. Of course, your mom. Yes, invited you on. Thank you. All right, girls. Darlene. Yes, Darlene. So great to have you back too. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to have a good time. So, like I say, the more you comment, the better chance you're going to have at winning one of these prizes. So, this is one prize. The other prize, and I want to get back over here to Zoom so I can see it, make sure I've got this thing spread out. How many of you girls love bags? Like, can we not just we can't get enough bags? Here you go. This is an amazing tote. I love it. Black on the back, and in the front, you got the pink, and you got the big pockets, and it says soar like never before. And is that not what the Lord lets us do and helps us do? Look here. Look what a big pocket there's there. You got these little netted pockets inside. Oh, it's got a zipper too. How did I miss that? Okay, it's got a zipper. Got to have some type of closure, right? Inside. And it's really good and deep, and it's gusseted at the bottom. So it will carry a lot of stuff. And I just think it's striking. So this is our second prize. Well, so we are going to give both of those away tonight. And Melanie is our prize patrol girl. So she will be doing the drawings. We're going to, at about halfway through, we're going to give away one prize, and the other one will be at the end. Now, girls, you must be present to win, okay? But we thank you for being on. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, when we're finished, girls, now if you're tempted by anything that you see that me talk about tonight or do, you can definitely order that with your consultant. So just go ahead and let her know, and she'll definitely follow up with you afterwards. All right. Now, so with that said, you know, we are just so proud of our company. And in case you've not been on here before, or you've not heard us crowing about how how amazing this company is, I want to share this with you. We are number one, the number one direct selling brand of skincare and cosmetics in the world. And that is according to, let me pull this up here so you can see that we're not just tooting our own horn. What we were recognized as number one in the world by Source Your Monitor International Limited as the number one beauty and personal care in that edition. And this is a very prestigious group who watches businesses and how they perform. So this is such an honor, and we are so proud of it, our company, and we're proud of our brand, and we're just so proud that we get to represent Mary Kay. So with that said, I'm going to tell you that tonight, what I'm going to do, some of you girls that's on were at our party on Saturday, and we want to thank you again for being there. And, you know, you're always entitled to at least 2 appointments with your consultant right off the bat. And then we do like to get together with you every, twice a year if possible, just to keep you trendy, updated, and anytime that your skin changes or you might need new formulas, we like to keep you taken care of. So we call those second appointments sometimes our checkup from the neck up. So I know that some of you are on here tonight, so I know that you have probably had a chance to talk to your consultant to make sure that everything that you're using is working well for you. But we also gave you a color card so that you could jump on here tonight and play in color with us. So usually that's what women love to do on their second appointment. It's not the only thing we do, but it seems to be the most popular theme of the second appointment. So tonight I'm going to use the color card that you girls got there at the party, and I'm going to apply these. Now, if you've noticed, I've got my color on over here because I had to go out today and do some work. But then on this side, I've took the color off, all except for my lashes, on this side of my liner. So I'm going to put this back on. And I'm just going to do one side because I can keep this a lot shorter, short and sweet. So you can learn some tips and yet it won't take very long. All right, so I'm going to, first of all, before I start the color, I tell you, girls, it all starts with skincare. It all starts there. And so you've got to have good skincare or your color is just not going to look the way you want it to be. And so, we say all the time that you cannot create, you cannot have your color cannot be a 10 if your skincare is only a 2. All right, there's a girl wanting this link. So let me grab this real fast and send that to her. Hang on just a second, girls. I'm glad you all are in, and we want everybody to be on here that can. So let's just hope that she can get on here. Teresa Kath, one of my beautiful friends and clients over in Bristol. She's a beautiful lady, and she loves to make up too, of course. All right, so okay, that's done. All right. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna tell you what I've got on over here first. Okay, of course I use um, a customized skincare regimen. Part of it is the Time-Wise Repair set. Part of it is the Miracle set. But anyway, I'm very faithful to my skincare and to my supplements. And that was the first thing that happened this morning. And then, of course, after that, I put on my primer for my foundation primer, and then I applied my foundation. And so we have lots of different foundations, but the one that I'm using tonight is a Time-Wise Luminous formula. So I've switched back over to that. I was using the CC cream, but there's just, girls, we just got different options, and it's just good. Sometimes it's the season, or it might be a mood that you're in, or an occasion as to why you choose certain colors, certain garments, and for me, certain foundations. So that's what I did. And of course, I dusted with my powder, but most of that was kind of wiped off when I cleaned off the color. So I'm going to start back, and I always, after that foundation goes on, I don't do powder right then. I go ahead and start with the color, and I start with my eyes. And so what I'm going to do, and these colors that's on the card, I put them in here. Okay, so that's those. And I'm going to just go ahead and do this. All right, I apply this light color. It's the lightest color, and it's usually referred to as your base color. And I apply that with this nice fluffy blending brush. It is formulated or designed to blend, but it also picks up a lot of color fast, and you can get it on there fast because you can actually blend and apply at the same time. Okay, this is Blossom. The base color is Blossom. And then the second color, I like to put the second color on second. Now, if you notice on your card, girls, it's a number. It's like paint by number. We've done that as kids. So if you don't know how to do this, you don't have a technique that you like to use, you can go by this. if you do have a technique you like, just use that technique. And girls, this is not the only technique. It's not the only look. Of course, there's so many, but of course, I'm just going to do what I normally do. And I hope that there'll be some little tips that might help you. The second one that I'm using, my number two, is sunlit. No, no, wait a minute. Let me see. Which one is it? Yeah, Sunlit Rose. That's it. Sunlit Rose. And it's a beautiful, like it's got a pink, um, mauve look. And I usually put it right here in the middle. Okay. So because my eyes, I have hooded eyes, and I've got to use a technique that will allow my eyes to look more open, is what I should say. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's not a dark color. And these colors will surprise you because sometimes they look really dark, but as you put them on, they're not. You've got to really apply it. So, but what I want is I want that color to be seen when my eyes are open. You see? So I want the light colors left here and up here, but this middle color I want here. So you're probably thinking, well, why do you put the light color everywhere? Well, it just forms a base for me. And the other good thing that I can tell you too is once you have your foundation on before your color, if you have trouble keeping your eyes, everything put, you can actually put you can put your foundation on your eyelids because our foundations are oil free. You can put a little bit of concealer on, or you could put the under eye corrector as a base. So either one of those that would work for you works really well. But now my eyelids get oily, and so I like to put that under eye corrector on, and then I like to dust a little bit of the translucent powder. It works for everybody, so I like to put that on there and have a more of a matte finish to start with. All right, so I've got my two colors on, and I've used the same brush, but I'm going to tell you, I've got two of these brushes right there on my makeup table because I love them so much. They're so good. Now, the next color, the darker color here, is Merlot. Okay, and I'm going to use this brush. Girls, you got to have good brushes. So, another little saying we have is you cannot create uh, how is it? You can't create $1 million look with a 50-cent sponge. So you want good tools. Now, if you're applying yours by the card here, I want you to go light with this dark color. All right, just barely tap it because you can add and you can layer. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it right here in the right above the crease line. See, right above the crease line. And then I'm going to also blend it up this way just a little bit because this gives me a lift, just a little bit of a lift. All right, so you can see here that it's on. It's not blended, but the secret for to make it look beautiful is the blending. So that's why I have the second blending brush, and it's clean, so it doesn't have all that other stuff on it. I need one for the light colors, and I need one for the blending the dark colors, okay? So if you just kind of apply in a circular motion, you can blend really well. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Now, just to get them both the same, okay, I know our eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. So let me just, whoa, wow. See what I'm saying is you got to go light, girls. So this side over here looked a lot lighter. So I'm just trying to match it up here. There we go. That better? Yeah, that's better. Think that's better. Now, and of course, if you need to come back and, touch up with your middle color, you can, but I do love this combination. So, let me see if I can see some comments over here. I'm in Zoom, but it's going through. Oh, yes, I see lots of good comments here. Oh, Jennifer, you're just going to give me a big head. Look at that. Look at that. You're going to give me the big head. Oh, so Scarlett, you're saying I have no technique at all. Oh, okay. Well, Scarlett, you know what I'm going to tell you, girl? get together with your consultant, Rita Holbrook, sit down and let her teach you some good technique because, I mean, when you see her, you see how like her makeup looks perfect all the time, but she can definitely help you with that. And a lot of women don't really feel they don't feel confident to wear color a lot because they haven't got to sit down with their consultant a lot of times. And it does make a big difference because, we've talked so much about confidence. All right, so Mariah, you have posted here. I'm curious here. So you've enjoyed the cleanser. Oh, yes, that is so good. Yes, you could tell a difference after the first time. Absolutely. The skincare, yeah. I see your comments in here, girls. This is wonderful. Yeah, Rosanna, you said some people may not have the card, and that is okay, absolutely, because if you just pick up some tips tonight, your consultant can send you a card, some samples, or you may have some products you want to play with. But I love to just watch and learn, and I know some of you all do too. It just seems like no matter how many times we do a tutorial, y'all love it. And we just appreciate y'all jumping on like this. All right, so with the color done, I'm going to now do my liner. And I have chosen today the waterproof blue eyeliner. I love these eyeliners and they are really waterproof. So the way I line my eyes, and I've kind of still got some on, but I'm going to kind of touch it up a little bit. But I'm really light-handed with this, and I want to make sure that I get this done and I get it the way I want it before I move on because it dries. And once it dries, it stays put, which is what we want, right? Because it is so durable. All right, so I need to touch up just a little bit here. And I don't want a real dark line either tonight, And I don't know if you girls have heard of the term tight lining. But tight lining is when you get really, really close in almost into the lashes. And that's what I did today. I did the tight line so that I didn't have much of a line above the lashes. And I'm going to give you another tip. I like to come over to about right here, narrow it down right in here because it really will close the eye up if you have a heavy line all over, especially all the way around. So my preference is to just do, about halfway here, really lightly. Um, and of course, I give myself a little cat eye right there. If you're going to do a cat eye, you need to do it from the bottom. Just extend your bottom up just a touch, and then you can always blend and soften that line because a harsh line is very aging. So just soften it. This is our it doesn't come to me right now. What is this? A little, oh my, all of these products too, girls, you will see them in your book. This is a smudger brush. So it's really, it's soft, it's small, and it's really good to smudge. But like I said, get that smudged before you go on to the next eye, because after that, it's pretty hard to do. Now, so I got my color on, I've got my eyeliner on, and now I need to do my brow. Look at the difference in my two brows. Wow, brows are a big old deal. And so I feel so like not me when my brows are not done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brow. And what I like to do is use this. This is I was just thinking, have I forgotten a step here? May have. Anyway, forgive me. You don't have to do this perfectly, girls. Oh my word. I'd like to be perfect at it, but I'm not. But I just like to share what I do know. And but we have an amazing training. It's just been a long day. Okay, that's my excuse. All right, so let's do my brow. All right, so the tip for your brow is you want the brow over to here, right? So if you have like a pencil up beside your nose, see, it's going to stop about right there. And then if you lay the pencil, make sure it touches your nose and the edge of your eye, and then you know that the tail of it needs to come to there. See? See how short mine is? All right, so we got to extend the tail of it. But this is another tip. These days, the brows, a good way to do the brows is like a straight line up through here. You see over here, pretty much this is more of a straight line. Well, my natural brows aren't like that. And so I got to make it be that way. And that's why we have brow liners, right? If we were all just perfect, we wouldn't need any makeup, would we? How funny is it, girls, that we have to have stuff? We have to have makeup for natural looks. Is that like a play on words? That's so funny, isn't it? Oh, but we're girls, and we just like to look pretty, and that's okay. God made us this way. I don't know about you, but I'm so glad He made me a woman. I enjoy being a woman, and I wouldn't wanna trade places with the guys, you know? Not that women have an easy life at all, but I enjoy just being who God made me to be. I was having that conversation today with a friend, and she seems to have finally come to the conclusion that she's okay with who she is, and I thought I just affirmed her with that. All right, so the other thing too is the arch of your brow. So my natural arch is way back here too far, so I gotta extend it just a little bit. So by doing it, all I have to do is just come up here and just feel in, and I'm just doing like barely touching it because you don't want a heavy dark brow. So, but you see, this one is darker, and you know why? It's because I haven't brushed through it yet. Now I'm gonna use my, like, little favorite best friend at this little spoolie brush. Looks like it's got fuzz on it. It's just cotton, I guess, where it's been laying in there on the cloth. All right, so this brush, you want this too. This one is a brow brush. We call it our spoolie brush. This one, of course, has the angle. It's really good, like, if you wanna, uh, do this for the liner, if you wanna add color over top the liner, you can just actually just put this tap it onto a wet washcloth, tap it into your dark color, and you can just apply your eyeshadow right over that line, and you can persuade those eyeliners to look different colors, okay? So anyway, this is what I do. I just kind of brush through it so that it looks more natural, all right? So like I said before now, girls, they are not identical. You can see my two brows are not identical, and that is okay. It's just that they're sisters. So that'll take a load off and a lot of pressure off when you realize, hey, they don't have to look identical. Now, so that's pretty much it with that. Now, there's one last step that I do use for my brows, and I mean to tell you, I love this product. This is a brow gel. It's a clear brow gel, right? So it's got this little bitty brush, and there's like 1,000 times too much on it, when it first comes out. So you just kind of scrape part of that off so that, you don't get too much because you really don't need much of this at all. And then I just kind of brush through this brow. Mostly I brush up, you know, and what this does is it just kind of sets the brows, and it gives them a more of a manicured look. If you have unruly brows, this is your little discipline for them. If you just want them to look a little bit nicer, uh, you will love this brow gel. Now we do have brow tints, but I'm not doing them on that tonight. I just want to kind of stay just simple and close to this card, right? So we've done this. Of course, we didn't have any eyeliners to give you girls, but we have several colors in the book. We have black, we have a beautiful brown, we have the blue, and we have steely. And I love the steely, and I love, love, love the blue. I don't use the black a lot because the steely is dark enough. The black is a really black. But I want to tell you, of all the black eyeliners we've had through the years, none of them have stayed put as well. And I dare that it say that you won't find one that will stay put any better than our new one, the waterproof. And one of the things that happens with the eyes, the reason that we have trouble, we want more staying power, is because this is like the warmest part of your face. The eyelid is so warm and things start to move around. So we got to have really good, durable products to hang in there with us when we have long days. So now, mascara. Okay, this is my favorite mascara. This is the Fanorama. And again, we have 5. And I know, Natasha, you love the Lash Intensity. And let me jump back over here, see if I can see some comments. For some reason on my phone, I'm not able to get it up here, but to see your comments, but I just love reading them. It's just that, hey, it's hard to do 2 things at one time sometimes, right, girls? All right, so let me see if I can look over here and see. Um, that's funny, Jennifer. Old woman eyebrows. Well, your brow gel, it will be your best friend for that. Absolutely. And yes, as we get old, Rita says, Darlene and Rita are saying, they do get thin and you need to kind of fill them in if you want a really good looking brow. Um, the brows do shape the face, and that's an important thing. Um, and yeah, Rita was talking about having like oily skin and oh, Rita, that's so good that this eyeliner does stay on, it stays put. So yeah, and I know like Rita and I, we have oily skin and oily eyelids, so we have to do the extras to try to make sure that it's durable. All right. Okay, let's see anything else interesting. Y'all just do the best comments ever was. So Scarlett, you say you do like these colors. Rita likes the colors. That's good. I love this one because yes, Mariah, you're right. The brows frame the eyes and the whole face, and we just gotta have it. Gotta have them. Yeah, yeah. Natasha's talking about that lash intensity. She is so good at makeup, girls. So she's always going to be a good go-to person. I'm not going to give them your phone number, Natasha, but Natasha is so good at makeup. All right, so yeah, I started to say that this is a great look for anybody, especially if you kind of like the mauves, the purples. And I really think sometimes you just need to change a look, just try something different because you don't know if you don't try it. You can always wash it off. It's not like a tattoo. Right? You can wash it off. But I have done so many women's faces through the years, and so many people they want to just go stay in the brown family, and that is a comfortable place, and for some people that is exactly what they need. But one thing you could think about is that if you know much about the color chart, you know that you want to accent something, you want to put on the opposite of it. So like green eyes, well, opposite of green is purple. So that's why purple looks so good on green eyes, etc. So we won't get into colors tonight, but just so you know, hey, don't be afraid to change up a little bit, change things up and try new things. All right. Now, so I've got that done. The next thing that I do, girls, is I clean up under the eye. That's what I call it. I clean up. Now, you can use different things to clean up, but the thing that I do love to use to clean up under the eye is our under eye corrector. And the reason I love it is because number one works for everybody. So it's great. It really helps with it neutralizes darkness under the eye. Now I want to show you what happens, okay? So it's got this doe foot applicator, and I just touch on just a little bit. This is about empty, that's why I'm having to repeat it. And I like this brush. We have a cream concealer brush. This brush is good to work like under the eye. It's good to apply lipsticks, but so I'm going to use it for this under eye corrector. Now, we teach you that when you put when you're working around the eye, always work toward the nose, except years ago, we were taught for years to stipple under the eye toward the nose. But if you have some texture under here, you're just going to add to that texture if you stipple. So when you get it on, you're going to want to gently and lightly blend out this way so that you're smoothing out that texture and you're not adding to it. that make sense? All right, we have the best makeup artist. Oh goodness, I mean, their makeup artist. I have a favorite one. I didn't do this morning, so let me even my eyes up underneath, okay, and brighten them up a little bit so you can see just what this does. But anyway, this makeup artist, her name is Lori Hogg, and she has taught me so much. She thinks outside the box, and she thinks of things that these products will do that I never thought of, and it's amazing. All right, so the other thing I love is when you're cleaning up, a lot of times when we're blending, especially when we do that windshield wiper technique, we'll blend and it comes way out here. That's very aging if you leave it there. So you want to clean it up and you want to keep that color back here. You can even put your finger up here and say, all right, you're not jumping the fence so that it doesn't get way down here. But I just put it on there and let it fly. And then I come back and clean it up. And this, see the under eye corrector and how that brightened up my whole face? It neutralizes the darkness underneath. Now, some people have a question, when do I use the under eye corrector and when do I use a concealer? Key point. If you have darkness under the eye, you're going to use under eye corrector. If you have real pink, a lot of pink in the skin, you want to use a concealer, and your consultant can teach you what to do about that. All right, what else? All right, I got to hurry here. Next thing I do is, of course, with my powder, and I use the Silky Setting Powder to set my makeup. Okay, so, I just kind of put it on the brush, this big silky brush, kind of, let it go down in there, and I kind of touch it around on my face, then I blend. It's then, I move it around in circular motion so that it gets everywhere. And it is like a veil. It actually makes you even look younger. It blurs the lines. It's if there was such a thing as a moist powder, this is it. I won't take time to tell you why it's so great, but anyway, let's go on. Next is my cheek color. Now, this card has rosy nude cheek color, and it is perfect if you don't like pinks, you just want a nice neutral, something that's really hard to get too much. It's really hard to mess up with this color. So I've got it in here, and I'm going to use the cheek color brush, okay? And I am going to apply the color. I'm going to tap this part of the brush because this brush is designed to apply your cheek color, contour, and highlighter, whatever one you like, or all. So I'm going to put it on here, okay? And I'm going to just touch and see because I put the color on, the powder on first, my cheek color is going to blend easily. And I'm not just going to have one little rosy cheek here, okay? So you see how pretty this is? Look at that, how beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to touch this one up, even it out. All right, the other thing that you want to do is with what's left on the brush, go up here, put you just a little bit there, a little bit on the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the chin, so that you don't just have like two pink racing stripes, on your face. You got a little of the pink at different places, and it just looks good. Now, so then the next thing, you see these two things here? This is highlighter and that's contour. We're not going to get into contour tonight, but we will do a touch of the highlighter just to show you the difference. All right, so I'm just going to take the tip. I'm just taking the tip into the brush, just barely touching it in there, and I'm going to put it here. Okay, top of the cheeks, up here, with what's left. All right, so you see how it's not a gaudy glitter, it's just a nice, beautiful highlight, shine, well, like a shimmer. So it's very, very beautiful. So you want to put highlighter where you want to bring attention to. Okay, so we've got that done. How am I looking, girls? I'm fishing for a compliment. All right, I think it's time for lipstick because I kind of feel dead without my lipstick. So tonight, this one has rosewood on it and it's perfect if you are a neutral girl, if you don't want a lot of color, or if you're more like, you like the browner tones, but they do nothing for me. So I gotta have bolder colors. So I'm gonna put my favorite one on. This one is, guess who, girls, I've told y'all before what my favorite is. Does anybody remember? It's not red. It looks a little bit red, doesn't it? I'm not doing a lip liner tonight, but a lip liner is great. I'm not doing that just because I'm just trying to keep it real simple. And you can blot if you feel like it's a little bit too much. Okay, you can blot. Okay, we'll have to do another one of these, and we'll have to do like more color, like the extras. Tonight we're not doing a lot of extras as far as the color, but I want to tell you too, I brought my lip gloss, my favorite lip gloss in here, because this is pretty, but I just like to just soften it just a touch. And I love this gloss. Well, the lipstick that I'm wearing is very raspberry. That's my favorite color. And it is in the formula, the hydrating formula, super hydrating formula. That's the one that I love. But like I said before, I pick lipstick out of Mary Kay. They're all good. Even the gel lipsticks are not dry, which a lot of people think they are. So when I want lipstick, I love the feel of this, but I also love the others. They're a little bit drier, but I go for the color. Like Melanie, our prize potato girl, she's going to get a prize out here just in a second. She loves lipsticks. I mean, she's been known to put on 3 different colors at the same time. So, but we tease her about that because she's our lipstick girl. We love it. All right, let me see what kind of comments we got going on here. And let's see here. Lisa Martin, hello. Lisa, you got a good question. Why do I look older when I apply eye makeup? I feel I look brighter with no eye makeup. Maybe too dark of colors. We'll have to get together. We'll just have to get together, Lisa, and try some things because we can definitely make brighten you up, girl. Natasha, oh yeah, Natasha loves a bold lip. She looks beautiful in red. Yes. Tina McLaughlin. Let's see, Tina. Thank you for being on. Thank you. Thank you for liking that. All right. Okay. Now, let's see. Melanie, I think it's time for you to do a drawing from these wonderful comments so that we can give away a prize. First one we're going to give away, our tote, right? We're going to give away this beautiful tote. So you go ahead and do a drawing and select our first winner. And you'll have to text it to me, okay? And while you're doing this, I just want to remind everybody about the pilot program that we talked about last week. And that way, what this is just a little program that you can just join Mary Kay for $10 and you can check it out. You can shop for half price, get your stuff for half price through the holidays. You can sell product to people, make some extra money. And of course, you can shop for your Christmas gifts at half price. I mean, it is a big, big deal with the economy today. Any way that we can save money and make money is good news. So if you are at all interested in this, please let us know. It's as easy. We can send you a link and you can just sign up and then we'll just guide you into how to get set up. And I just want to give a big old shout out tonight to the new consultants on that have been so great for me to work with. And they are just doing fabulous. So let's give a big shout out for Rosanna Van Dyke. Yay, Rosanna. And then Rita Keene. Yes, Rita. Rita is amazing too. And then Rita has a consultant on her team as well. And that is Jennifer Boyd. So Jennifer, congratulations, girl. I just am so grateful to see what God has done among you 3 friends. It's amazing. And I know he has he is going to do amazing things through you to touch a lot of other people. So it's just such a privilege to work with you. So there's a lot of reasons people come into Mary Kay. And some people come in for the money, but there's just always so many things and you can just pick and choose what you want. But the money is excellent, being able to earn 50% on everything you say or up to 50%, whatever you might want to give away some some little prizes or whatever, but you can earn up to 50% on your sales. The company will pay you bonuses too, and there's all kinds of ways to get free product. The other reason that people come in is the recognition. So, there's all kinds of things from like ribbons, recognition. We applaud each other's successes. We support each other. You can earn diamond rings. You can earn the use of free career cards. You can even earn trips around the world. It's all there. So, if an extra $500 a month would help you, I mean, who could not use an extra $500,000 in cash for the Christmas, for your Christmas, so you could have a cash Christmas? That, if that appeals to you, wow, this is a place to do it. It's the S, and we have this little secret acronym, Mrs. Cab. The money, the R is recognition. S is for the security, because you are in business for yourself and a self-growth, a self-improvement. Confidence, this just comes when you are in a group of women that you feel comfortable with, and you get step outside your comfort zone and do things you hadn't done before. The C stands for cars. It's amazing, just the number of cars. Mary Kay has the largest number of cars on the road, second only to the U.S. government. And anybody that wants to come into the company can work their way up the career path. It's the same for everybody. It's exactly the same, and anybody can work up and do that if they want to. The advancement, it's at your own pace. You may not ever want to do much more than just maybe be, just a little bit of a sidekick. But most people in America now are looking for a sidekick. And then there is also the being your own boss. Nothing like that. I mean, once you're your own boss, I'm spoiled. I'll just tell you. So, you don't have to wait for somebody to retire or to die to get an advancement. You can advance when you want to. So, reach out to your consultant. We'd be happy to answer your questions if you have more questions or you're at all curious. Yes, it is a good deal, Jennifer, for $10. Normally it's $35 just to get the eStart and to join. There are other options, but for this month, they are making it $10. $10. You can't hardly drive around. I mean, I had to pay $12 today for a burger and fries and a medium drink. I mean, you can't do anything with $10 anymore, but this is an opportunity of a lifetime. All right, so Melanie, let me look and see if you've messaged me and I just didn't see it or hear you. Do you have a winner for us? Who has won the tote? Okay, Melanie. Just Melanie, if you will, have you already announced it, Melanie? Just send it to me and I'll announce it so we don't miss it in the comments. Okay. All right. I'm waiting on you, Melanie. I'm just going to wait on you, darling. You tell me. There you go. Duh. I love you looked at. I was afraid I would. Scarlett Solomon, you are one lucky lady, girl. You won one the last time. So congratulations, Scarlett Solomon. I got your address, girl. All right, now. So let's finish up and we're going to do our very last drawing. I didn't mean to be on here so long, girls. So what's next? What have I forgotten? And Melanie, you go ahead and be drawing the second one too. Okay, get ready for the second one. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you, girls. Hey, if you have learned something tonight, if you've tried something new tonight, maybe you had a color card, let us know what you like the best that you've tried or that you've learned. Okay, and then we would love to hear more. You can always let your consultant know. And we're also looking for suggestions. We listen. Mary Kay listens, so we listen to you. So next week, I do want to remind you to come back, because how many of you girls have already started your Christmas shopping? Anybody? I have. I've already started. I started, I think, in September, early September. Well, next week we're going to do a little event. It's called Earlier Than the Bird. Y'all heard early bird gets the worm? Well, tomorrow night, it's earlier than the bird holiday shopping party. So I'll be featuring some things that make really great Christmas gifts. We got new products coming, and you may even get a sneak peek at what's coming later. So definitely, yes, Rosanna, you've already started your shopping. Yes, I understand that, and you're shopping from Mary Kay too, right? Yes, Scarlett has started. Yes. Okay, so Melanie, we need a customer, okay, for this drawing. All right. One of the customers, if you will, I probably didn't make that clear to you, but we will have something later for we'll have one separate for consultants. But for now, let's keep it with these wonderful guests that everybody's invited. So Rita says putting on powder before the blush. Yes, I'm glad you like that. That is a good tip because everything goes on smoother that way. Yeah, very good. Yes. All right. So just a couple of reminders while Melanie is pulling out the name for us, and a name of a client here, and that is be sure that you just jump on with your consultant to do your shopping. She will help you and get that right to you. And like I say, come back next week. If you are interested in the pilot program, please let us know. $10, you can't beat it. All right, so who's ready to find out who has won our lipstick case? Ooh, ooh, ooh. This girl, you are going to be so tickled, girl, when you find out. Our winner, drum roll, Natasha Seals. Natasha, congratulations, girls. Congratulations, Natasha and Scarlett. I will make sure, I just need your address, Natasha, to get this in the mail to you. I've got your Scarlett. I'll get this in the mail to you. Of course, Natasha, yours will be brand new. It won't have anything in it. I just put these things in it because they're mine. So again, thank you, girls, for being on here tonight. I will look forward to seeing you all again next week. Have a blessed night, and we just all love you all so much. Bye-bye.